See the list of your deployments by clicking on Deployments within your MyFeelBack account. For each one, you can find their status, active or inactive, followed by their name, creation date, the number of attached campaigns using these deployments, and the media used. You can also see the number of visits, the number of answers, and the feedback rate for each deployment. By clicking on the column title, you can sort your deployments by number of visits, number of answers, or feedback rate. You can filter down deployments for a specific campaign. Click here to create a new deployment. You need to define the media you want to use to deploy your survey. You can share it on your website, via a URL, or through social media, Twitter and Facebook, as well as via email or text message. You can even generate a QR code to share it on physical platforms such as billboards and posters. Finally, you can create a button to integrate the survey on your website. Choose your preferred media and choose a campaign you like to deploy. Click Next, give a name to this deployment, and hit Save. Your deployment has been created successfully. By default, the deployment is inactive. Let's see how to activate it directly from the campaign. When a campaign is not active, it is set as a draft. If you'd like to actually activate it, you will need to activate a deployment. Open your campaign and head over to the Deployment tab. Here you can find all the deployments linked to this campaign. To edit the existing deployment, click here. Then, click on the green Activate button. A confirmation message should appear, as well as a new button to disable the current deployment now or later. In your campaign list, your survey is now showing as live. You now know how to create and activate a new deployment from the Deployments menu or directly from an existing campaign. Let's see how to deploy your survey on your own website. First of all, select the website deployment type and give it a name. Now you can add some conditional triggers. These triggers can be of different types, and you can even combine them together. You can choose a random trigger, a trigger based on a date, but also based on the referrer, the platform used by your visitors, the web pages they visited previously, or the time spent on your website. You can use the solicitation trigger to avoid asking a visitor twice about your survey. You can also use the current page seen by your website visitor, specific JavaScript events from your website, a browser-specific element, depending on the behavior of your visitors, variables available from your website, or statistics and other key indicators. To add a new condition, select and define it. You can add a subcondition or a new one. Finally, click on Add a new action and choose the display format of your survey on your website. You can display it as a pop-in, as a button on the left-hand side, the right-hand side, or at the bottom of the screen, or as a bar at the top or the bottom of your website. Finally, you can create a special display triggered as soon as your visitor closes the window or tab. Choose an element to display and set it up. Select the button background color and the text color. Add a message, add an icon, and pick the display style of your survey. Finally, pick the size of the window to display your survey in. You can validate straight away or preview the survey to see how it will appear on your website. Your scenario is now ready. Don't forget to hit save before clicking the green activate button. Your deployment is now active.